everybody. This is the 40K podcast, and I am one half of the hosting duties in this beautiful world, Shane.
I am Drew. That was a
I
fancy
know.
way
I
of saying
let it.
that.
I know. I went way too high end on that, so my bad. All right. Well, on today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, suck it. No, wait, that's not it at all. I'm showing my age. Today we are going to be discussing building a narrative campaign based on the Crusade rules from our books. I play Grey Knights. Drew is a Dark Eldar player, though he does have Necrons, so if he wanted to do those as well. But we're gonna build this campaign kind of live for you guys in a way. We've discussed some plots and details a
You're
little
going
bit
to
of
be
ahead.
right
Was
there
that?
on the cutting floor, imagination exploding all over the place.
Yeah,
Get ready.
I'm ready. But first, before we do that, Drew, I have to, of course, ask you the thing that we both have agreed we take way too long on is what's your invulnerable save today? Because we need some good news and good positivity to start the show.
Yeah, so this is, I think, I've lost count, episode 11, I think.
Yes.
Around there.
Something like that.
We just got all of our graphics created.
I am very excited for that shit, dude.
Oh my god, they turned out better than I could have ever even imagined.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to take the sample image you sent me, and I wanted to just crop my part of my image out and use that as my profile pic on Facebook. I was like, I'm gonna give myself a little teaser here.
I actually have your person from that segmented out as its own little layer.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Daddy got you. Daddy look out for you. Takes care of his kids.
My baby boy.
We're 11 episodes in. None of you have heard any of this yet because we haven't gone live.
We are being very patient. You guys are gonna love us though for it.
It's making a podcast is a lot of fucking work.
Dude, when you're working a full-time job, and dude, it's so much.
And then I go to work. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna go kill myself. Shane, invone save. What do you got?
Mine's gonna be really brief because it is going to come later on in the episode because I have a special moment, a surprise for you, if you will, and I look forward to being able to drop this on you unexpectedly, and you have not heard it, so it's gonna be totally. I don't know. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Sounds amazing.
Doesn't it? All right. So, any hoodly doodle. So, a brief synopsis. How I'll start this up is I'm not going to go over all the Crusade rules. Okay, that'll take up a whole episode to do that. So, what I'm really just going to get you down to is what the Grey Knights Crusade is about in their campaign rules, and what it's really all about is the Nemesis. And what the Nemesis is it's a character you create that's actually an enemy. And this enemy fucking follow it around, or maybe it's following you. You can kind of throw anything out. So you create you can create one of the heralds. You can create a demon prince, or you can use one of the greater demons of chaos. And what you do is this fucking asshole gets to play for your enemy team. So Drew is my enemy in the campaign. That means, if I remember, I'm not going to open my book and look at it real quick, but I'm pretty sure it was a 5+. We roll it before each battle. On a 5+, that motherfucker is in the battlefield, and Drew gets to control him. So he's essentially getting an extra 50 to 75 points for free, and this little fucker gets to run around and capture shit and make my life hell, and Drew gets to utilize him like that. So, what it is I have decided, and I'm opening my book because I need to double check what it was. Yes, because he's playing Dark Eldar, I have decided to choose a Herald of Slaanesh, or Slaanesh, or you know what, whatever. I'm not good at pronunciations. I don't care. So it'll be a Herald of Slaanesh, and what I'm adding as extra flavoring, a little bit of extra seasoning salt to the whole thing, if you will, is normally he just kind of levels up with your character. That's how it works. If my guy levels, he levels. Like, it's just to keep him on even balance, so he gets to pick a power up. But what I've decided is because my main character for the Crusade is Ortis Thule. He is a brother captain for the Blades of Victory, and he is on the hunt for this herald because this herald is trying to ascend to demonhood. That's his whole goal.
Aren't
He's
we
going
all?
to do this. Now, what is the name of this evil herald that is ravaging the sector of space? Because I haven't decided what sector of space we're in yet, so I haven't gone that far, so don't ask. But what's his name? I'm glad you asked. He is known as the Taint Spreader, and his name is Anus. Anus the Taint Spreader.
I will spread the taint.
All right, composing myself. So Anus the Taint Spreader, he's just going around mucking shit up, and he is responsible for the Blades of Victory's Grandmaster's downfall. He was scheming, and he got the one up on him, set a trap. Our Grandmaster has fallen. Ortis Thule has kind of assumed the role, but he's still only a brother captain. And the
I
idea,
imagine this is like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. This is
he's like Cobra Commander.
I will get you. And
But, like,
and the fact that he took down your brother captain
no, my Grandmaster.
or your Grandmaster.
He is the reason we are Grandmasterless.
But I feel like this was an accidental murder.
100%. He had
like,
no idea what was happening, and it just kind of fell in. Now,
yes.
He's selling it like he had it all planned out.
Yeah, like
But
his
in actuality,
grand scheme,
no, that's...
he meant to put like, I'm gonna dip his hand in a bucket of warm water while he sleeps. Oh, tinkle, tinkle, little man. And then, like, accidentally, what he did was what he thought was like water.
Well, what he didn't realize was the Grandmaster had a short in his Terminator armor. So when he actually accidentally urinated,
it caused his shield to short circuit and fry him. Oh, yep. No! Anus has got to I've got to spread my wings and fly out of here.
So,
because deep down he's a coward. He's just got
yeah, he's Slanesh. He's all about, like, I more or less even think he might have, like, tried to, like, jerk the Grandmaster off. Like, if I
are you happy, my lord? Am I doing it right?
if I make him come, then maybe he will give in to his desires of the flesh and come to the side of the now.
Why won't you love me? Continue.
Anyway, so Anus doesn't know what he's doing, but he's gonna roll with it because he knows he's getting under the skin of the Grey Knights. And obviously, Ortis Thule, he's not having it. He's coming after this guy, and he's gonna scour the system and eliminate him. So another little aspect that, again, this is not part of the rule books, but this is the fun of forging that narrative, right?
Oh yeah, you just get to basically here's a box of crayons and some blank paper and get to getting.
They give you like that base outline, but I add a little bit of flavor and rules. So what I want to do in the campaign is I'd like to have a relic, like a singular objective marker that Anus and the Grey Knights are both vying control for. And if Anus is able to retrieve the relic and he stays on the relic and he gets away with the relic by the end of the turn, if he gets 3 of those, then he's clear to ascend to become a demon prince. However, if Ortis is able to secure the relic and hold the relic and keep it for the game and leave the battlefield with it, then that, when he gets to 3 of those, then he is able to attain Grand Master. Now, to keep it fair and balanced in the game, as I already said, they level up at the same time. So if my guy levels, he levels, right? The
like
nemesis,
like a leech on a bodybuilder,
right? He can only level up when my brother Captain Ortis levels up. But they usually level up after winning battles. So essentially, if we've played 6 battles and we've split it 3 ways apiece. 3 wins for Drew, 3 wins for me, and in each one of those times, we split the relics evenly. Around that point, I would say that is when after 6 battles, it's time to ascend. They've earned enough experience; they should be there. That way, they both ascend at the same time as well. So there's no, I can't ascend to Grandmaster until he's ascended to a demonhood. And then at the end of the campaign, if I slay him or banish him or what have you, uh, then I would have to just say, hey, the campaign's over. He did what he was supposed to do. He killed Anus, and he slaughtered that Anus. I had to take...
Even in defeat, I am victory.
Then he automatically will attain the rank of Grandmaster, and he will continue to lead the Blades of Victory to glory until he's slain in battle. And I think when you're moving, when you're writing, I don't even write. When you're just thinking of these campaign narratives, you don't have to have everything so detailed and thought out, because things are going to happen in the battle that you're going to love. You're going to have a great, you're going to laugh your ass off at. That is now part of canon. That is the story now. That happens.
I'm imagining this already as a Saturday morning cartoon. I mean, that makes me very happy.
Yeah, foiled again.
This item, this MacGuffin, if you will, that they're both after, whatever it is, Anus needs to misinterpret what it is. He thinks that it would make a grand scepter to show my dominance over my foes, when in reality it's like the activation key for some super weapon, and the fucking Grey Knights are like, that asshole can't get that. He doesn't even know. He wants to spray paint it gold.
That is literally the access key to our orbital bombardments. He can control them remotely. He can literally begin annihilating planets on a level never seen. And he's like, I'm going to put this behind me like a tabard. And then I will write fear down it, and then they will fear me. For I am Anus, the Taint spreader. So... I think, I don't know. Anus has just got, he's a piece of... What the fuck is that? Apparently we have a call.
We're not live yet.
No, but somebody called in somehow. This is bizarre. Hello? Who the fuck is this? Who are we talking to? What the fuck is that?
You gotta listen here. You that's all wrong here, all right? Name.
Is this Anus?
This is Anus. Okay.
Anus, right? It's spelled A-N-U-S.
Son of a bitch.
This
is a family name. Okay. We Dutch of origin. In the windmill sector. Okay, listen here, you son
grew
of
up
a bitch.
in the windmills?
I am a great warlord, alright? The galaxy shall tremble. Do you remember what...
I'm having a hard time fearing somebody who came from a quote-unquote windmill sector.
The windmill sector.
So were you corrupted by the wind?
I was forged on the battlefields of the clog fields of Rigel 15. Another name for the windmills, they called them the meat grinders of space.
So let me ask you this. So you seem pretty dead set on spreading the fear.
No, it's already been spread. Do you not remember how on the Ultra Mar system, the day that all of the sugar packets were replaced with salt packets?
I do remember that. It was very annoying and a little bit of an inconvenience, but I don't know if that was necessarily a major blow to the Imperium.
There was much taint spread on that day, I'll tell you.
So, what message would you have for these Grey Knights, Anus?
I'm coming for your fancy scepter. I shall clutch it in my amazing hands.
Do you even know what the scepter is capable of?
It's capable of making me look like a badass. Listen, alright, do you know how hard it is to become an evil, feared galactic warlord? I don't want to just be feared, though. Okay, I'm trying to spread a message. And how do you spread a message? You gotta have a look. You know, you just don't even get it, alright? You don't just wake up one day and say, hey, I'm gonna be a supervillain. Okay? No. You gotta have a traumatic story, upbringing. It takes time, okay? At the end of the day, it's all on how you look. And I need that scepter.
I wish you luck on the scepter, but how do you feel about working alongside the insanely depraved, demented, sexually frustrated Dark Eldar? I mean, that's got to make you uncomfortable. They're not necessarily your friends. They very well could try to turn on you.
Can you guys give me a minute here? Waiting. Okay, they're out of the room. Those guys are fucking nuts. Jesus Christ, did I get a little... Oh, Danus bit off a little more than he could chew. Those sons of bitches, I'm in for cheeky, fun time evil. I watched them. They skinned a man alive. Who does that? He bathed in the blood.
You do?
That's not fun. How do you sell that on a lunchbox? You see how I'm blinking right now? That's not Morse code. Don't record that and look into that later.
So, as a follower of Slaanesh, you are... Am I gathering this correctly? You are unnerved by other followers of Slaanesh? Did you not know what Slaanesh was all about when you signed the deal?
Oh, I know exactly. That's what I'm trying to get. It's a mispronunciation. His name can only be said at the height of climax.
I see. Okay, that's a hell. I'm gonna let you have the final word here before I cut this interview off. This fucking nonsense. Give me your final warning to the Grey Knights. Tell them what you're thinking.
You don't know me yet, and what I can do. 'Twas I that slaughtered your Grand Master. Many a day was spent unfolding that plan. The tendrils of my octopus go deeper than you could ever know.
That sounded highly sexual.
Naughty boy.
I want the scepter. Give me the scepter. And if you have, like, cool rings too, or a cape.
That's about it. Okay.
Thank you.
Hang
thank
on.
you for calling in, I guess.
I got another call on the other line here. Hang on, I got it. Wait. Hello?
Oh, thank God that's over. Jesus Christ. That guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I'll tell you that much, Drew. That guy does not have a fucking clue.
That was a confused individual, if I've ever heard one.
Oh, man.
Also, how did he expect us to see him blinking on a phone call?
Dude, I don't know. Oh, fuck. Someone's blinking. Oh, this is a response, being told from the Grey Knights. Holy shit. This isn't just any Grey. This is Justicare Thawne. He is apparently... Yes, he's been resurrected again.
He's old unkillable.
He is actually fighting the Dark Eldar in that sector right now, and apparently he has just gotten up from a Dark Lance shot. And hang on. Let me see if I can play this message for us.
Okay.
We'll come back to him. He sounds like he's having a rough day.
He has transcended the veil multiple times.
Oh, God damn it!
Listen, all right, you don't get evaporated without your speech centers of the brain being compromised. All right.
There's my invulnerable save for the day. Justicare Thawne bringing me a message from beyond.
Oh, Justicare Thawne.
Oh my God. Oh, so Drew.
Uh-huh.
Take us through the Dark Eldar what their primary focus is in their campaign, and then we're gonna bring it home with how these two armies are gonna end up basically becoming cross with each other.
Yeah. So the Dark Eldar Crusade rules are all about capturing prisoners, stealing relics, raping, pillaging, doing what Dark Eldar do. And you get raid points as kind of their crusade unique currency. And then I can use that according to like the Games Workshop description. And, oh, you're conquering more of the Dark City and you're getting different bonuses because of it. That's all fine and dandy. That's not what I want to do. My raid spoils after I roll on the capturing more of the Dark City table, what I'm considering that to be representative of is my Dark Eldar cabal that I am in control of is trying to build the best damn space theme park this side of the webway. Boy, oh boy. And for our grand, it kind of, well, imagine like a Six Flags, but also a zoo for people and other space creatures. Because Dark Eldar, we're better than everybody. That's kind of how they think. So your new Grandmaster that you're trying to forge shall be our prime attraction. It's kind of like the plot to Space Jam, and your new Grandmaster is Michael Jordan, and I shall have him.
Well, I like the idea that you actually search out relics in that, because I didn't even know that when I said that about my little added rule for Anus to be capturing relics. So that actually can double down as an extra point for you if he's in the game, like if he's in the game, or if he's not even in the match. Like that's, I like that. I like it when things fall into place.
Yeah, sure. Except for whereas Anus is going to want to, use it as a scepter, my homunculus and or Archon is probably going to want to insert that into a slave. So, it's
Potato,
all
potato.
exactly.
It's whatever, it all works.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got. And then as I build onto my horrific space theme park zoo, I will narrate as needed. But that's kind of what they're after. That's what they want. They're a simple folk. They remember a simpler space time when a man could fucking suck before they ended up fucking and sucking too much and created a space demon that now slowly siphons their souls.
I have always loved that about essentially the Dark Eldar went so depraved they created a god. Like that's just
they banged it into existence,
yeah.
And then they said, "Dude, we kind of really fucked up here." And wait, okay, hear me out. I got a plan. What if we keep doing the exact same thing?
Maybe.
All right, but we also hurt other people so much to where the god that's always like sucking our souls away looks at that and says, okay, well, this is like happening right next to you, and I could just eat that. That's kind of better. Like, we're always on the menu. We're all craft blue box mac and cheese. But hear me out. What if we just constantly are on the lookout for like filet mignon? What you gonna eat? You're gonna go for that steak every goddamn time, especially if it's medium rare. And in this case, filet mignon is every other being in the galaxy. And that's kind of, that's life.
It's a solid plan.
I mean, it is a plan.
It's not.
It is definitely a plan. Also, I really want my I'm gonna have a homunculus coven that also I'm gonna be running in my crusade army, and I want my homunculus to Bobby Flay, because come on,
yeah,
that's what he does, and I like it. He's got good knife skills. Obviously, you need to in that line of work. Precision. Okay, you're gonna be skinless before you even know it. He's gonna season it nice Cajun style, and he'll be wearing you as a cape before you're even dead. There you go.
Sha-sha-sha. So okay, so we can work on that. We can work that all into like that's kind of the cool thing though, because you're Dark Eldar and they are kind of demon like chaos god adjacent in a sense. I mean, I don't. Do they
I mean,
direct like do they do lore
they
wise?
they
Do they directly worship Slaanesh or such, or are
no,
they
they
just
they fear Slaanesh. They refer to her. They refer to her as it as a female. They refer to her as she who thirsts.
okay?
So, but what I like is I like the idea of Taint Spreader being so lame that he came to them, and because like Fabius Bile, who was the head of apothecary for the Emperor's Children, who is
Yep.
like the Space Marine Legion of Slaanesh, they taught him, so they're not opposed to working with. I mean, he also was like, there are no demons and gods, and yet like
But
he's
they
he's
yeah.
seen it. He's seen it all.
Eh.
He helped make it so that like if they stub their toe, they ejaculate. So I mean, he's got his hand in that pool. But anyways,
Don't say it like that.
I digress. All
You literally
literally
followed
it says,
ejaculate up with hand in that pool. That's just
well,
oh.
he probably would.
Now I got an
Don't
image of that dude fist in a bucket of cum.
waste not, want not. Oh, I shall make my new man starting today.
He'll be a He-Man.
This is glistening. So I was saying they are not opposed to working with followers of the Dark Gods, even though he kind of wasn't, but he would, whatever. So I like the idea of Taint Spreader being so lame that they know that he works with, like he's trying to become a demon prince of She Who Thirsts, but he's so like in like they're just along for the ride because they know that he will lead them to your Grand Master who they want. They're literally using him. And when they're all said and done, they'll probably skin him alive and, just throw like fucking, I don't even know, Mrs. Dash on his like pulsating skinless muscles because why not? It's funny to them.
I also like the idea of like him if he actually makes it to demonhood without being banished beforehand. Because that could happen.
Or becomes a spawn. I want him to be able to become a spawn, possibly.
We'll roll a D66 and on a
double one.
On a double one he becomes a caster.
Come on.
Anything else?
A D66. It's got to be a D666.
Oh, okay. There we go.
We'll figure out a way. The most demonic of all random dice.
But rolls. He basically has to roll a double one, and if he or a triple, however many dice I'm rolling, if he rolls ones, he becomes a caster. Any other result, he'll ascend. But I like the idea of like him getting to ascend and not understanding what's happening to him, like not realizing that was the process it was going to be. Huh, wait, what's that? Oh, my bones are breaking. It's so painful. What is happening?
He still wants to do lame shit. He's got this infinite cosmic power, and he's like, ha, I'm going to go and I'm going to hex this stoplight so that it goes from red or green right to red. Ha ha. And then it just
I think even more if he just like goes up and he like just takes a stop sign down at an intersection. Like,
no, that's just a 4-way stop now.
Yeah. What did you accomplish? The fuck are you doing?
But I love the idea that he was like, who's the most evil people in the galaxy that I can throw my lot in with? Yes, oh please. And then like the fucking Dark Eldar just blow him out of the water. He is Skeletor fucking joining forces with Al Qaeda, and he's just out of his league. He's out of his element. He doesn't want to be there. He wants to go back home, but he can't because he's
so committed.
But he's also trying to like find his moment. Like every time they just fucking they're always there. They just teleport every time.
I also like the idea though of like I like the idea of the Dark Eldar being like mildly worried about him. Like they're like, he did kill a Grandmaster, so that's nothing to snuff at. But like he's constantly having to cover up the fact that he fucking got lucky. Like it was a complete accident. Because if at any point they find out he's not what they say he is, he's done. Like they're going to ruin him. There is a lot of rape in his future.
his his spaceship bumped into an asteroid which veered slightly off course and ended up colliding with like a salamander's fucking like space marine cruiser and destroyed half of it. And they're like, wow, you're the one who took down a fucking space marine cruiser. Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah, it's me, of course. Yes, you've heard of
he needs a catchphrase. And I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, we'll think of something.
We gotta think. He needs every good villain. Well, every lame villain, I feel like, has a good catchphrase,
right?
And he needs one.
Like, until next time. It's gotta be way. It's gotta be.
Well, that's like that's his like runaway. Until
every time he gets kicked off the battle, he has to say, "Until next time, Grey Knights."
It's too bad that he's not like, because what is the fucking, oh god, according to plan is oh god, the fucking magic god, who's the other one
from
Thousand Suns worship, the magic chaos demon,
Magnus?
No, he's the demon prince of said god, the changer of ways. Right?
Weaver.
No, that's the bird.
God damn it!
What is the god that they all worship?
God, they all were Tzeentch.
Tzeentch! Jesus Christ, that was frustrating me to no end. You son of a bitch. Yes, it's too bad that he's not a worshiper of Tzeentch, because then it like, according to plan.
Yeah. We can make his like. We can make like his catchphrase like something over the top, gross, that just doesn't even make sense. Like, Grey Knights, I shall flick your nipples into oblivion while I suck you off. And they're just like, you don't. No, like don't. No, stop saying it like that. That's not threatening. It's just weird.
Okay, you just gave me a idea.
Gave you the idea?
Because he is a worshiper of Slaanesh, who is the god of like ecstasy and pleasure and excess. So this is kind of like a Xenobite from Hellraiser thing, where they like what feels bad, like Slaanesh, like, oh yes, cause pleasure and excess. So what is bad, like, it'd be like, haha, I'm going to consensually hug you in a platonic way. Because it's non-sexy, which to him is bad, because he worships sex god, so non-sex is bad.
Right, yeah. They want him to do it, but he's like, he doesn't understand that.
Well, the Grey Knights don't want any of it. They don't want any part of this. They want this weirdo to leave them alone. But he thinks that he's like he's threatening them with what he thinks is like something bad, because it's bad for him. He doesn't quite get it. Let's literally just watch Netflix and then call it an early night and go our separate ways.
Let us actually have a cup of coffee and talk about our feelings.
Like, go away! Don't fucking touch that. That is that fucking activation device or orbital bombardment system. Orbital bun. What now? Look at it matches my shoes, which are made of the most finest of leathers. It's like, stop saying it that way. You creep us out. We don't like you. We could literally kill you at any moment. Oh, yes. Well, maybe we should literally talk this over breakfast when we both get up from our separate houses in the morning and go to breakfast.
Sure, we could do a whole episode on this guy just being a fucking loser.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And that's how you build a narrative, folks.
I only swipe left on dating services.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, but I mean, okay, back to minor tangent, but back to the main point of the narrative, like you guys can see.
Yeah, well, this is part of the process, though. We're fleshing out our cast of
Fleshing out the
characters.
details.
I mean, this is how you and I play this fucking game.
Oh
It's,
yeah, dude.
half of it is just fun time storytelling, and then the other half is actually playing the game while still nonsensically ranting about all of the
whatever just happened is now part of the canon, and we need to make a story up for it. It can't just be like, haha, I rolled 3 6s. It's got to be something more insane than that to us. It can't just be a simple roll of the dice and that's it. And
I will say this: having your nemesis be a really lame yet sex-addled maniac kind of adds a sour note to the assault phase. Just gonna
toss it out there.
Yeah, just throwing that out there. Just that also dawned on me.
Oh man, dude, I can't wait to start actually playing this campaign now. I'm actually going to go out and buy a model, and I'm going to paint him up and make him look like I want Anus to look like. Like I really want to green stuff his head, like, and make it look like an ass. Like, I'm at that point now where I'm like, do I do it? Like, do I just like make like a little star face out of green stuff?
I mean, you saw what I did with my fucking dreadnoughts.
Or like put it dead center in his chest. Like,
oh man, this is my space belly button. It was all of us born from the windmill sector have.
What's that? What? No, Mr. Vecht, you cannot stick that in there. That is highly inappropriate. This is my power. So again, no. I said no. No means no. Okay.
They're always trying to put stuff in my space office. Yesterday I woke up and I chest coughed out a whole bag's worth of Skittles. I hate it here. I want to go home.
Then I heard from the back they yelled, "Do you taste the rainbow?"
No, I didn't taste a rainbow. Get fucking rainbow candy smear all over my nipples, stained my shirt. I don't have a lot of shirts, you know. It's hard to find them that accommodate my space office.
It's just very inappropriate the way they act sometimes.
Hate their theme park that they're building. It's nothing but food vendors and a really weird
some
looking...
of the roller coasters, they just don't go to anywhere. They just fly off.
It's a skinless dog creature thing in a cage. I swear it. And motherfuckers just fucking... It's peering into my soul. I hate it.
Instead of a camera that takes the pictures as they come down the hill, it's just a meat hook that rips their skin off.
Who would do this? You know, I think that the people here, I don't think that they're actually paying guests. I think they're slaves that they force them on what they call the attractions. But I think that they're the attractions. Get me out of here. Hang on.
We need to...
Yes, I'm having a great time here at the amusement park. Yes, no, I love it. Okay,
Oh.
Yes. I don't know what this is. This is people meat, isn't it? Yep. Okay.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by how chewy it is.
I'm going to throw it in a bush when they turn around.
Oh, I think that's enough narrative building for tonight.
I love this game.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
I like that my army, like,
fucking scares the shit out of him.
They are the real villains. Tell me why a character that may or may not show up, and when he doesn't show up, it's because he was trying to escape the Dark Eldar, and then the next time he reappears, it's because they found him. No, I wasn't trying to evade you. I was looking. I was
scouting ahead.
Yes, this space bar that I was at. No, I'm just trying to. It was a mental health day. Yeah, and Looking
gotta-
for good slaves. That
you
person over
gotta
there.
have to take. You gotta have to take a mental health day. You just can't always be. Oh, you can. You're. Why are you all fucking right now? I don't know. Just
Always with the rhythmic thrusting. Did I mention that I hate it here?
Oh god. All right. We need a final thought on this episode because we need to stop before we just make this a whole episode of Anus complaining about his current rooming and board situation.
Oh, I got a question. Final question.
Okay, you got one.
Do you
for
have
me.
one?
No, I don't. I was kind of hoping you had something.
I mean, in the spirit of the episode, I guess my question would be this: how many thrusts does it take to get the center of Tootsie Pop?
3?